Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to today. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, and then I was browsing through some deck ideas, and I went, companions aren't used much other than what? Yorion is occasionally thrown in, but that's because people are boring and can't think of anything interesting to do. So I went back to a card I thought a long time ago, quite wrongly, probably should have been banned because of how much synergy it had with cards like Thassa and Flicker of Fate, and Teferi's Time Twist in particular, and that's Gyruda, or if you prefer the other artwork, Gigan Cyber Terraclaw. But it's Gyruda either way. And it says the companion rule is obviously your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana costs. And I thought, lots of people run this with blue. There's lots of really big even creatures in green and black. What can we do with that? So we're going to have a go. We're going to take you through what we've got so far. There's an awful lot of enter the battlefield, have a trigger, etc. for some of these cards. So the lands will move to one side. We're not running the biggest land base in the world. There are only 23, so it's relatively average. There's 24 if you include the one copy of Hagram Orlan that I'm running as well. And now we're going to go through the bigger creatures. So the big creatures include 2 copies of Massacre Worm, which is nice to deal with the little mono red decks that always spawn out of the 1/1s and the mono white aggro we've got at the moment as well. Warden of the Woods, which I thought was an interesting inclusion because I've not seen it run before and I fancy doing it. I originally had 2 copies of Kolga in here, but the 3 green mana to cost it is a little bit of a pain in the backside. So I thought, better not. So we're just going to run the 1. 2 copies of Gigan Cyberclaw in main deck and 1 copy of Godzilla Void Eternal, Space Godzilla Void Eternal, or Void Invader, or Void Beckoner, or the Death Corona as it used to be called, and then had to change it because something actually happened. I'm then running 4 copies of Back for More, which is a 6-drop instant. So return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do it, fight up to 1 target creature you control. Oh boy, the things we can do with this is funny. So we can return a Gigan, which gives us a 6/6 for 6 back from the graveyard, and it fights and mills for 4, and then bring something else back from either our graveyard or theirs. That's really cool. I like that. We could bring back Kolga, and it can fight twice, which is really cool. We can bring back Warden of the Woods, and it can fight, and it survives because it's got a 7 toughness. We can bring back Space Godzilla, and it hits for 8 with Death Touch, so it kills anything. We can bring back Massacre Worm, affect their entire board. See what I'm getting at here? Could be funny. Could be funny. I was going to put blue in this originally, just for some draw and discard, but it turns out it's not really needed. We're going to go to 4 drops. So we've got 1 copy of Hagram Orlan as a straight up removal spell, 2 copies of Wicked Wolf for enter and fight and kill, 1 copy of Rankle because it's funny, 2 copies of Pelucranos because the amount of chances we get to put stuff back from our graveyard, or sorry, to fill our own graveyard up are quite big. So it's just nice to have him there. He's also really nice to pull out with Gigan as well. 3 copies of Solemn Simulacrum because it's nice to get the extra land on turn 4 to take us to 5, and we can actually get Gigan down, or Gyruda, down on turn 6 or turn 5, which is really cool. The 2 drops, I'm running 5 removal spells, so 3 Heartless Acts and 2 Eliminates. Eliminate's also really good against Bazari, who's a pain in my backside at the moment. 2 copies of Maya Triton to fill up the graveyard and get a little bit of life and some early block. Skyclave Shade for some early game aggro if it's needed, or even some late game landfall where we can just cast it. It can even be cast on turn 5 if we play our land on turn 5. That gets around casting or having only even cost mana. Elysian Caryatid, because mana bait, mana sink, and 3 copies of Scavenging Ooze because if we exile odd cost creatures from their graveyard, sorry, if we put odd cost creatures in their graveyard, I then want to get rid of them. So it's an interesting deck. We'll see how it goes. I've got the copies of Indatha in here. If you're going to be really, really picky, which some of you probably will, we can have a look at the other triumphs that we've got as well. Let's go into here. And we could probably run Zagath and then probably run a blue draw spell if you wanted to, but whatever. Not my business. I just work here. I like it. It's good. Let's see how it runs. We're going to go straight into best of 1s. We'll see how this little deck gets on with, and we will see exactly what happens with it. I think Holy Jesus Christ. Is this happening again? More mythic people are online running play games. Oh boy. Okay, what do we do here? It's not the best first hand in the world. We are going first. I'd prefer to get off to a good start. This is very aggressive. I say we go for it. We see what happens. This could be cool. Another mythic guy called Magnum. Hello, Magnum. I don't know who you are. If you're on YouTube, congratulations. We're doing good work here. Risky first hand to take, but we should be okay. Should. Providing he plays something on turn 1. Ah, there we go. Adventures, probably. Edgewall Lanekeeper on turn 1. Lovestruck Beast on turn 1. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is better. Right. Let's get Skyclave Shade down. We can start swinging on turn 2. Make it a little bit aggressive. Be interested to know what he's running. Golgari Adventures. Okay. It can't block, so you could hit with 1, but I am then cracking back at you for 3. And that is what I'm going to do. Yeah, he's reading that. He's reading Gigan. Cool. Okay. So play our second copy of Skyclave. And then we'll drop a forest. This is interesting so far. Here comes Lovestruck Beast. Right, can I draw now, please? I want to draw a land off of this draw. Yeah! Somebody once told me. I can't sing that. It's copyrighted again. Green. Solemn. And with Solemn, we're going to search out another green because we've got Colgar in hand. And we're not going to swing just yet. If we rip another land, first of all. Second of all, yes. If not, we can just play another Simulacrum and that's fine. Sultai Colors, what have you got, buddy? I love Simulacrum's death effect as well. You may draw a card. Who's not going to pick that? Unless they're running Underworld Dreams. Of course you'd pick that. All right, this is getting pretty rampy over here. You going to swing? If you swing, I'll just sacrifice a Solemn to it. No, you're not swinging. Cool. Yes, this is going to be it, people. It's going to be an interesting turn. Let's get our third black in case we pull a Masquerade at some point. I'm actually going to put... Should I put Colgar down? No, I'm going to get Cyber Terraclaw to hand and then play Scavenging Ooze. And swing with a Simulacrum. Because I want it dead. And if not, we're just going to chip away again. You're going to kill it? Thank you. Excellent news. Give us another Guardian Graveyard for Pelucranos for later on. And a Heartless Act to hand. What's joy? Okay. You'll probably search for blue is my best guess here. I'm going to go for a blue or a second black. Third green. Ooh. Oh, Viv. His deck builds odd. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. He could swing for 5 here, but he hasn't. So instead, we're just going to hardcast this. And double mill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what can we grab? Nothing from him and from us. Ah, that's a whiff. Oh, that was rubbish. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, well. We're not going to swing. We're just going to leave Gigan just sitting there as a 6/6. We've got some more stuff to do next turn. So we could Simulacrum and Heartless Act. We could Wicket Wolf and Heartless Act. We could Colgar and kill Lovestruck Beast off and then swing. We've got options, guys. We've got options. We can actually do more than that, can't we? We could. 7 land open. If I draw another one, I could Colgar and Heartless Act and get 2 things off the board. That would be cool. Ugh. Is it could generate a T3 here, surely? Yeah. All right, we're going to load it side the board. Let's do this. There's a 6/6. You read that right. More Simulacrum love. Okay. Well, to start with, let's Heartless Like Lovestruck Beast. Just to get it off the board. And then we will Wicked Wolf and get this off the board. And then we're going to exile out probably Murderous Rider. And then we're going to do it again, and we'll get rid of Lovestruck Beast. Okay. Let's divert our attention at Vivian and Ashiok. I want to see how he blocks. Because the thing is, if we play Simulacrum next turn, it still loses 2 land open. So even if a Skyclave Shade dies, which is fine, Simulacrum will then allow us to get the land out of the deck, which triggers landfall and Skyclave Shade to allow us to bring it back. Ooh, wow, he's going to let us clear the board. So if he's got an extension event in hand, we are screwed. That would suck massively if he does. But we need to hit Ashik next turn somehow. We need to hit her. So if he plays a creature down that I can't swing through, we'll Colgar it. I keep calling it Colgar. It's not. It's Cogler. Jesus Christ, learn to speak. Right, that leaves you 2 land open. What are you going to do? Right, bring that down. That's fine. I can deal with that. Heartless Act can't, because you can't take the counter off and kill it. So I think we Cogler that and then swing in with these 2 on Ashiok. Ooh, this changes things. Right, this is the trigger. So back for more on Gig into Cyberclaw Terror. 2 things. So it's going to fight this, and then we're going to middle each other out. Oh! We will take that. Right. You may cast up to 3 spells from face-up cards your opponent's own in exile. I own nothing in exile, so that -7 is useless. What do I own now? Scavenging Ooze. You can have that, mate. That's fine. This seems to be going rather well, and I'm going to regret saying that in about 4 seconds, is my guess. But we'll see. That went very well. Back for more in this deck is just beautiful. Aren't you, buddy? Yes, you are. Don't know why I'm talking like that. But we've now got enough to be able to bring Polukranos Unchained back at least once, which is good. This is his, remember? We took this off of him, so he's the owner. Which he then kills immediately. That surprises me. And he doesn't know we've got Cogler in hand. This is good news. Right, he's going to load his board up with about 3 more creatures now. And we're getting around the hexproof and black with Cogler, so that's fine. Oh, hello, worm. All this stuff would die if I swung through anyway. So let's do we do that now? Do we get a shade back? We've got 7 land up. I think we Cogler on this stage. Kill off the Harbinger. And then we're going to swing in with both of these. But every turn he's going to keep generating more and more creatures on board, which is slightly annoying. What's he just taken? Skyclave Shade and another Ooze. That's fine. Because you can now play them, but we'll just Massacre Worm them. But you can do that. That's annoying. Interesting game, this. I'd like to rip another back for more. Because at that stage, I probably would bring back Polukranos. I would bring back Polukranos. There's no probably in that. Ugh, that's unfortunate. It would now be bringing back Kogler for a double fight trigger. It could potentially rip another Gigan off the top. That'd be cool. All right. So you can bring my creatures out. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, can you kick it without paying the cost? That's irritating. Oh, you have to pay the extra. That's cool, but it does now mean you can't cast the hard cast the shade. All right, we can play those this turn. So we're going to worm. And then we can shade. And it can't kill off Gigan. But it can single... Oh, he can't even block at the Skyclave Shade. Oh, that's funny. And here's another 2 life. Perfect. This should be interesting now. Okay, what can he do from here? He could create another thing. He can cast and search for stuff. He could bring back Pulchrinus at 12/12. He can kill a Massacre Worm. Christ. Okay. But again, back for more coming back. Love that card. Looks like we're just going to load our sides of the board up, does it? Okay. Let's kill off a shade. Because that's mine and I want it back. I'm then going to Simulacrum, which will allow me to bring a land out. I've got 2 left. I've still got 2 land up. But I will play the Skyclave Shade. Let's swing at them again. It's going remarkably well, this. He's not taken anything big either. He's taken Hagra Mauling, which is okay. It's annoying we can't run Bloodshoots first because it's rare, but not rare. Odd. Rare and odd on the same thing, you fool. Interesting. It's a really interesting game, this one. This could go on for a while. Bonus points if you can count how many times I've said interesting in this video, including that one there. You've got no land left up. You're going to make 2 more creatures. Vivian is now absolutely massive. I don't think there's going to be point swing at her. To be honest, I don't think there is. Okay. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can do this and fight something. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your land, I guess. 5, 6. And we will then... Oh, I can do 4, can't I? Because I've now got a creature bigger than 6. I could have done that for a while. I'm a moron. Oh, bloody triggers. Right, okay. Let's kill this. I'm going to go 3 here. No, we're going to go for face, aren't we? All at face. Shade can die. That's fine. We're running another Simulacra and we can cast more shades. Can I cast all 3 shades next time? Oh, it's the one card I did not want to see. Phew, that's unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. Right. 1, 2, 3. Now, none of them can block, but it also means he's very unlikely to swing. We are going to simulate them because the one that's on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do it for 5. Is there one more basic land left? There's not. Oh, okay. Sure. And you just need the graveyard for Fluchronos, Shade, and second Shade. This is very, very unfortunate. 22 cards left in deck. 2 of them are Gyruda. Again? Oh. I feel like he's ripped like a god here. Good lord. I'm getting hit for 5, and at the moment, that's not terrible. 3 cards I want to see. Gyruda, back for more. That's it. 3 cards. 2 cards. I will discard that. That is fine. If I can get her back for more. Oh, for goodness sake. I was going to say, if we get her back for more, we could Cogler twice. Very unprofessional coughing on camera. I'll just leave him up, I think. Oh, boy. Okay. This was going so well, and then... Oh, dear. But we've seen the cool little combo the deck can do. The argument would be run Extinction Event ourselves, but why would we do that? To name odd creatures? At this stage, we'd only get rid of Murderous Rider. I mean, I really want to get rid of our own stuff. He's going to play Kronos here, isn't he? Can he? He can't. He's not got the plan for it. He's only got 5 up. He needs 6. Which is a shame. Thought he might do that. I'd love a back for more. I really, really would right now. Oh, he's just got rid of 1. Oh, good God. Oh, he's got rid of 2. Oh, wow. All right. Time to rip like a god here, people. What do we get? There we go. Not going to do anything, but that's incredibly unfortunate. Oh, well. We'll let him play this one out. We can't do anything else here. That's us dead, everyone. But it was a decent game. That's what's important. Oh, boy. The most unnecessary exciting pattern. Why are you now doing this? This is just being a knob. Come on. If you've got lethal, do it. There's no point hanging around for it. Very unfortunate, but very good game. Enjoyable. Let's go straight again. I thought we almost had it at one point. That's another mythic player we've done relatively well against. relatively well against. I'm not a fan of the long loading screens after death at the moment either. That's the pain. Second game, straight in. Oh. Diamond player. I'm not a fan of that. It's 2-tap land. Don't know what he's running. That's worse somehow. Let's go again. That'll have to do. And we'll drop Wolf and Cogler. That was an unfortunate start right there. Oh well. Let's get the shades down. Oh, funny thing, we might need to be aggressive against this one. No, it looks like Gruul. So yes, we do. I'm going to swing in first before we do anything else. Bone Crusher Giant? Yeah. Let's get our third land down. Excellent. No land drop? Oh, he missed a land drop as well. Come on. Okay. We got another Bone Crusher Giant? Because of course you do. Let's get Gig into hand. I just want him sitting there for now. So that he can watch my lands just tick up. And we'll see how that goes. Huh, this is unfortunate. We'll keep that land on top. We'll happily take the 2 and just deal with the Bone Crusher Giant killing us. We've got our 2 black, which is fine. I'd be very happy if the next 2 would just land, to be honest. I don't know what he's running white for as well. Naya Adventures? Is that a thing? Wow, what madness is this? Is this even a thing? I guess the dig for 6. What's he going to find? Oh boy, Bazri. Mm-hmm. Let's actually pump this up slightly. And then play the Triton. That's annoying, but it will do. Having the Triton here just makes him less likely to swing in, I guess. Unless he pulls like a 3rd Bone Crusher and can just ruin us. Which would be shocking no one. Interesting. If he adds red, he's got another Bone Crusher in hand. No way do you have another Bone Crusher Giant in hand. My God, Shuffler is broken. I'm not saying it favors one person, but it's favoring one person. If you're clever, you put it on the Cobra. I'm not even going to bother. You can have that. That's stupid. 3 Bone Crusher Giants. And I pull nothing. Next to nothing. Very, very upsetting. And you just got to stare at the word defeat for ages. Just staring. We're going to make a tiny edit before we go back into the next one, actually. I'm going to take the Mitriton out. You might think I'm insane. To be honest, there's never really anyway. Let's drop back. I'm going to put a couple of copies of Wildborn Preserver in there. I'm going to drop a Caryatid and put a third one in. Look at that live deck building again. And go. All right, next one. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I think that's almost worth keeping at this stage because our other hands have been rubbish. So at this point, I'm just going to accept it. And we've got a Scry turn 1, which is fine. So I quite like to Scry to the land off of it. We've got a Gigan in hand to start as well. It's not difficult to decide whether or not you're going to keep a hand, mate. Is it? Now, come on. Okay. Let's scroll what we got. That can stay. You carried it down. Oh, of course it's rogues. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, let's get Scavenging Ooze down, if he lets us. Or is this going to be the starting budget Rogues deck? Yeah, of course it is. Oh, this became immediately less fun playing against Rogues. The good thing is I've got land available and there's a Gigan engraved for back for more. No, I needed that land. I don't think I hardcast Gigan. I think I play back for more, but on his turn? Maybe? Wait for you to decide to do something else, mate. Whatever that's going to be. There you go. Okay, this is interesting. So I think to start with, we do the shade and try and draw out a counter. And then we play a Caryatid. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is definitely budget. We don't swing because next time we come back for more on Giga. No, that's funny. That's fine. I'll set the 5 in the air. Oh, right. We're just waiting for the right time to actually do back for more. Do we just tempt it now and draw a spell out? Yes, do it. Yeah. We're drawing those spells out of his hand. Which for now is fine because still in there is Gigan. He's got nothing Soaring Thought Thief in hand. I might panic. Oh, Christ. Maybe it's not budget if he's running a Borrower. If he plays the Borrower now, though, that'd be fun. Right, we come back from our next turn, providing we now draw that land we need. Come on, deck. Don't let us down. Let's do something cool for the end of it. No, it's something cool. I hate you so much. Oh. And now it taps for 2. Let's get the other one down. Oh, that's really annoying. Really annoying. Really? Just with those? All right. Well, let me give it a go. All right. Gigan's going to fight Soaring Thought Thief to start with. What did we pull? Oh, result. So not only not enough, but it was cool. We've been able to do cool stuff, but he can still kill us. And that is upsetting. That's really, really infuriating, that. That one Brazen Borrow won in that game. Oh, well. We tried something new. It didn't particularly work. It does work. It was just very, very unfortunate in all of those games. It just didn't quite come off. But again, thank you for joining us in a slightly jankier evening. I wish you the best of your evenings, and I will catch all of you later.